Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you've already been here, welcome back to my channel. So today we're on a hike. So we've been in Utah the past couple of days visiting family and whatnot. We got pulled over. Okay, there's a spider. What the? Can you guys see that? It's like floating. Oh, it's a silkworm. What the heck? Did you see that? Okay, but anyway, on our way out of town, we got pulled over. I don't know if you guys have noticed, if you've been watching my vlogs, I'm always in a different car. It seems like Dan likes to flip cars. So we always have like a different one. We trade them, we sell them, blah, blah, blah. So this one has really dark tinted windows and tinted headlights. And we forgot, well, I mean, I forgot, I didn't even think of it. Because in Colorado, I don't think that there's a law on tint. At least we've never had anyone say anything. But we haven't been driving this car very long. Like, we've literally been driving it probably about a week, and it was parked the rest of the time. So we drove it to Utah, didn't have a problem, and then today we're driving and got pulled over, and the cop was super nice. The car looks very like a hot roddy. Dan really likes the hot rod style type cars. It's got a remote that controls the airbags in the front. You can make it go up or down, not like hydraulics. It doesn't jump like that, but you can drop it all the way to the ground just by pushing a button and then raise it when you have to drive it. And then all the windows are tinted. Apparently the cop test today, it was like 0.94 and the law says that it has to be on 0.43. So it's like double the tint that's legally allowed in Utah. But he was nice enough to give us just a warning because we obviously don't live here, and I was thinking about it when he went back to his car. I was like, I really hope he doesn't give us a ticket, because like it wouldn't be fair that we don't even live here and, you know, we get penalized for just driving through the state. So we happen to be driving through the Heber Canyon, and there's some waterfall around here, so we're trying to find it. We decided to stop and take Elvis for a walk. If you guys don't know, Elvis is my dog. If you hear any honking or any like pig sounds where it's like honk, 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 that's the dog. He has breathing problems. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it. Okay, I picked up Elvis. He's there now. If you haven't been watching, he has a very small trachea. It could be a collapsed trachea. Oh my gosh, I might have actually walked through that silkworm because we turned around and walked back. I might have ran into it. Oh well, hopefully it's not on me. But anyway, he can't breathe very well if he gets excited or if he's outside or running or whatever. He can't be a very...
They're fucking butterflies.
I can't. They flew directly at me. I just saw a black object flying in my direction. They were butterflies, but I am seriously traumatized right now. There's so many bugs out here and they're all frolicking about because it's the spring and they are just loving their lives because it's such like beautiful temperature out here and it's so pretty and green right now. Where we parked, there's so many box elder bugs. I know box elder bugs can't do anything. They don't bite, they don't sting. I hate them. Okay, so I mean, I'm probably just a big baby and totally girly when it comes to bugs, but not that bad. I'm really not that bad. But these bugs, they're not scared of you. They fly and they swarm things. Like, it's not just one of them, it's a swarm of them. So what ended up happening was they kept flying at me while I got out of the car. So I was being dramatic, of course, and I was trying to tell Dan what happened, and one flew at my mouth. Just the last vlog, you guys saw like a little fly thing fly into my eyeball. And now one of them's trying to fly into my mouth. So it's just, they're attracted to my face. So that was disgusting. So I freaked out about that. And then as I was walking, I had to like brush something off my arm, and it was another one that had landed on my arm and I crushed it on my arm. It was disgusting. So anyway, it's just stressful. And I feel like now they're all over me. Every time there's like a hair hanging off of me and I keep freaking out because I feel like they're on me. We're under attack out here in the wild. But see how quiet he is? He just... He loves it. I think we're just gonna keep walking for a little while and see if we can find the waterfalls. Other than that, I think we're gonna head back home. Not like our home. We're gonna go back to Dan's parents' house. He's right here.
Hello.
There are butterflies everywhere. It's kind of pretty as long as I realize they're just butterflies and not other insects trying to attack me. So there used to be a tram that when I was very little, my family took me on it. It was
The world's steepest tram.
the world's steepest tram.
Yeah.
It went all the way up to the peak, and there was a little restaurant at the top, and there was like all these little chipmunks that you could feed. They had like little feeders, and they would walk right up onto your hand. But anyways, the tram got taken out by an avalanche, so it's no longer up, which kind of sucks because it was really cool.
It was way cool.
So the tram used to go all the way up there. I think we found that little silkworm that was floating in the air. Look at him.
Ooh, they stick to you pretty good.
Yeah, he's trying to save his own life. You guys can see him.
There's another waterfall.
Smell those bugs? They just stick to everything.
They're all over the car.
Okay, so this is the car that I was telling you guys about.
Kind of under construction.
But look at all those box elder bugs. Ew. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know if they got in with me. Are they on me? They were in the seam of the door. They just invade things. They're just too invasive for my liking. It was so funny. There was like all these people with baby carriers that are like this, you know, where the baby's like facing you. And I'm like walking past them with their babies and their little backpacks, and here I am with a dog. I'm that person, but they don't understand. He's disabled. He can't walk for long distances. Anyway, so we're back to the house. They're paving the road in front of the house, so we had to park out behind it, and now we have to hike through all the shrubbery and cross a creek. So we have to hike through this. There was a way to park somewhere where we wouldn't have to walk through all this, but Dan feels like this is closer. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. I'm not wearing the right shoes for this. Okay. You see that? So there's this little plank, and I need to walk through it without falling in. Okay, survived. Didn't fall in. Look at that. Dan had to hold my hand because I get very unstable, and Elvis is kind of spazzing a little bit because he knows we're at the house and he just wants to run around here. I'm gonna let him down. Oh, he's already in the house.